All right. Hello, folks. I'm going to do a little replay of an event that took place on Friday, November 11th, close to the cash close. You can figure out the time from my charts. And obviously, since I just told you I'm going to do a replay, that implies that we are in sim mode and we're replaying some event that's already happened. Unfortunately, I have to be clear and concise about that because there will invariably be someone who says, um, well, that was in simulation mode. And it's like, yes, I know it was in simulation mode. That's the only way I can play a past event to you. Anyway, pretty sad. But the folks in my room were watching price action here, and we had a 4,000 target. Here's the 4,000 target, right? We had a 4,000 target that was met. You can see price, came right up to this 4,000 target. And this is me drawing in the manual liquidity numbers when I'm observing liquidity changes. These are my manual notes. You can see that we hit the target obviously here because boom, we went past it, right? And then we started up on our way towards 4015, the next target. And as we started up there, I mentioned to people, as I usually do, unless I forget, to keep an eye on this live liquidity number as we headed up there in case they decide to front run this or something. And what you will observe is you will observe this liquidity here, the 612 roughly. Okay, let's just whether it's 592, 589, 625, whatever, it's roughly 612. I don't care. Okay. What you will observe is that, as price runs up here, all of a sudden, a couple of hundred contracts jump from here, which is 4015, down to 4010. And you'll see that. And then, price touches that and we head down. And so that's basically these guys getting a, a head start on wanting to be filled because they're front running these other guys. And anyway, doesn't matter why, but these guys, everyone gets filled and price then declines, goes back down, leaving the remaining guys up here stuck. So that's what I want to show you. Okay, this is stuff that we observe live when making trading decisions. So here we go. I'm going to start the playback. It's already late Saturday night here, so I just want to get this going. It's going to be played back at 2 times regular speed, so somewhat slow. Last time I played stuff back to you at 5 times speed, and I had a hell of a time
Long sentiment.
trying to get into a trade, my trades and stuff with it because price was bouncing around at 5 times the regular speed. But anyway, that's going to be irrelevant here because all we're going to do is we're going to observe how, look, here, let's look here. You can see, you know, this is a 5-minute chart. This is the 5-minute that I have this stuff on, these liquidity pools. And you're going to be observing this number up here. We can get rid of this arrow here for now. This was painted on after the fact. And, we got 616 contracts up here at 4015, 615 now, exactly. And that's where we're going to observe. We have stacked liquidity above price to help price get on up there, right? And we've got, a gap, and then we've got stacked liquidity at 4010. We don't actually have a liquidity gap. It's just that I only show the bigger numbers. So as you can see, price is making it up here slowly, slowly. And we have 614 contracts, limit orders, right, sitting there on the LOB limit order book at 4015. It's going to take a little while here. We're only at 2 times speed. Otherwise, it's a little more difficult to show this. But and I hope I don't have to start over if this is going to take forever. But we'll see. So unfortunately, all I can say is keep observing, keep observing. You can see we have a little bit that tries to a node that tries to form down here. It's gone. There it is. Okay, a node tries to form down here to push price down. isn't quite doing it. Price continues to move up. We still have nice and eager fat buyers here. You can see we had absorption at the bottom here, keeping a hold on price. Sellers were being absorbed, and we actually got a long event from that bottom on the way back up again after having gotten a short, a delta top here, delta top event, which meant to short to here, and then this one told us to long again. And so far, you know, we're long this thing, and we think our target is at 40.15. So that's the context, okay? We have gone long again, you know, went long down here when this bounced off of here, did a retest, did a retest and bounce. So here we would have gone long. Then this said, delta top, go short. So we went short, took our points. And then this said, long sentiment. So we went long. So that's our context. We are currently long, and we think our runner, we have 40.15 as a target for our runner. So let's just look here now. I'm sorry. I know I've been bouncing all over the place. Let's just look here. Okay. Now you can see 674. Now we're down to 623. What happened to the 674? 620, 600. Wait a minute. 600, yep. 595, 594. What happened to the 670 that was there a moment ago? That is the question. And all of a sudden, it's like, where's the rest of liquidity? And we have the 502 here at 4010. Liquidity sort of intermittent in and out. Now, bear in mind, the big numbers are intermittent in and out, these big nodes, okay, because liquidity is still there. It's all the way up and down the price ladder. You can see it here. So we're going to keep an eye out here. 594, 590, 589, 581, 585. It's sort of like bouncing lower. And let's keep an eye out here. Oh, look at this. 531, 527, 517, 518, 576 there. So we're unsure what's happening with liquidity. They're occasionally pulling from here, sometimes stacking it back on. We don't know. So we're going to keep a close eye on things. And, this is where I might make a mental note of a level, 577, for example. So I'll remember 577 as I poke around down here and see that, it's a tug of war. Right now we got some nodes underneath. Okay, my 577, I remember, we're at 591 now. Wow, looking good. Okay, nothing to worry about yet. Don't know what happened to the 6 something that we had. It went up, then it went down, but now we're at 597, so we seem to have stabilized, so we'll still go with it. Let's see. 40.15, still the target. Now we're back to 600. We had 603 for a moment. 615, 629, 640, 630, 640, 630, and prices going up. 658. We're developing nodes up higher, like 4030 is a viable target. And we're at 657, 660. So, it looks like, wow, we're going to make this nice run. We almost made the run to 4010 there. One tick away. So let's see what happens. 682. This has gotten strong. 660, 650. Wait a minute. 655, 649. What's happening to liquidity? 645. Okay, well we're still in the 600s, so we'll consider it decent. No panic yet. 619. 618. And we now have the vise grip of liquidity on both sides of price. Well, we had it for a little bit there. Both sides are trying to clamp down on price. Look at that. Just this stack of liquidity trying to clamp down on price. Here we're getting, there's a big node forming here at 4010, 645, 658, 650, 640. That wasn't there before. Big node at 4010. Now what's happening? Looks like some people are trying to front run 4015 now. So let's keep an eye on 4015 and 4010. 655, 585. Now this is in the 600s again. Oh man, this is really getting up there. And this is 666. Can't forget that. It was 666 for a moment. This is in the 700s. Let's see. We're coming back up here, price. A few ticks at a time. 666 up here still at 4015. Keep track. 4010, 650, strong numbers. Bigger numbers than the surrounding ones here. And of course, this is a big number, 638 up here. What happened to a 666? 682, 694, 690 something. This is 666. 634 up here at 4015. Keep watching. Yes, I'm going to be. Oh, look, it pulled. It's gone. And now this is 800 something. Okay. So guess what? This this is now the new target, and we had better get short if we want to take this at this point, because that new target was already hit once here. So now these are players late to the game. Late to the game. This target is now going down. So you could see how the inventory, liquidity, right? Limit orders shifted from there to there, and now that's it. We're going down. I'm gonna run this at 5 times now, so I can end this soon. There we go. We're now running at 5 times. So, and that's literally what we observed live. That our target shifted, and our target had previously been hit, within one tick, right, by this bar here. And whenever I set a target, whatever the target is, we set our exit 2 points before the target. So 4015, that means that 4013 is the exit. 4010, that means that 4008 is the exit. And you could see that that was clearly already hit. So at this point we're short this thing, and
Trapped shorts.
and
Long sentiment.
now you have trap shorts, long sentiment, and boom, we're at the close. So now time to close out. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you, was this liquidity shift from here to here, changing a target from 4015 to 4010. Then, in addition to that, that target was already hit prior to the liquidity having shifted by this wick. Well, it was one tick off, but that's, as far as I'm concerned, we were there. That's as high as we're going. That was it. Finito, bravado. And then it's, temporary downhill slide from there, worth shorting, with a T1 and a small runner, and then closing it out because we're at the end of the day, taking those points home, banking them, and then figuring out ways to spend those couple of, well, more than couple, hundreds of dollars, just for that little short, figuring out a way to spend those on Saturday and Sunday, which leaves us to today. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, because that's it. I got nothing else for you. Go away. Goodbye.